Hello, MOS family. I'm back, and I'm Levi, and I'm here with Luz, the beautiful Luz. She just played. She just won her game, and we're here for the second game of the day, Phantoms versus Slayers. How are we feeling? How are we feeling?
Honestly, I'm excited. These are two teams that are very strong and look really good on paper.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And Phantoms does have a reputation of coming for blood.
Yeah,
so.
and I feel like it's not really a shock to anyone that. Or I feel like it's such a big shock that Phantoms lost that first game. You know, obviously, Dragons been out for blood since the beginning.
Yeah.
But I think Phantom is definitely wanting to get their leg back. You know, I was very surprised to see that game. I really expected Phantoms to win. So even today, I'm kind of like, I don't really know who's going to win. There's two teams who haven't gotten their first win yet, and they're both battling out to see who gets that first win. And would you like to introduce the Phantoms lineup?
For the Phantoms lineup, we have number 16 playing Nathaniel. We have number 3, Jesnelia or Jessie. We have Coach Raymond. Then we have Leonie Sanchez, number 4. Then we have, who's in the back? Number 9, I believe, Ishtiak. And then for the lib right now, I am guessing is number...
Lisani, I'm pretty sure. I think she's actually a new player, and from what I heard from Coach Donna, Coach Ray, even though they didn't win last week, they were very impressed with her because usually they have, I'm pretty sure her name is Eliza, correct? Their lib, that's their main lib, or either Lisandra. And they were very impressed with Lisani's ability to play lib, and I'm no surprise that I'm seeing her wear the shirt today. And I'm looking at Phantom side, and you see that they have the 2 returning Phantoms playing.
Yep.
Ish and Leo, and I mean, it makes sense. You really want those leaders on the court. And I feel like, what is Coach Ray bringing to the table that he's playing? What is he bringing?
He's bringing energy.
Oh,
he's
awesome.
bringing power. He's bringing like smartness. Like he's gonna make smart plays all around. He's not always gonna go for that hit. So I feel like overall he's gonna bring his team together and he's just gonna build the team and help them like shine better and like overall.
I 100% agree. And with that, I'm gonna introduce the Slayers lineup. We have right now number 11, Jadiel, the team leader for Slayers, playing, I wanna say middle, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure if it's middle or outside. We have number 11 as well, but wearing the Slayer shirt. Andy playing, I'm thinking outside. I'm pretty sure. Or it might be middle. And we're waiting for it to come out. We have number 9, Yasleen. Is that the right way? Yasleen? Am I saying that right?
Which one?
Yasleen?
Jasmine, yeah.
Yeah. We have, so Andy's playing middle. We have number 4, Nevea. And then we have number 8, the setter.
That was
playing. I think his name is Steven, am I wrong?
the Steven, yeah.
And we actually see Jadiel playing outside. And we also have number 15, Zelda. And we have the lib, number 1. I don't want to forget her name. Is it? I don't think it's Jaylene.
Darcy.
Wow, good fix by the coach. Free ball. To Jesse on the outside.
Whoa, okay.
Smart spot. Good spot by the. And I just want to talk about Coach Jadiel being on that court. I mean, he's also learning the sport of volleyball as well, but I feel like he brings so much to the table. Not only just him, but Coach Francesca, Coach Frank as well. Coach Frank brings the height, and he also brings the experience. He has so many years playing volleyball. And then Coach Jadiel, he's such a strong player from the beginning. He's growing with his team.
It's also the fact that for Slayers, some on the court, mainly all, are newcomers.
Yeah.
So having that team leader that can guide them and kind of like motivate them.
Yeah.
Is what,
Not only that, Luz, I feel like it's so smart having Coach Jadiel playing. So at the end of the day, he was that new player last season.
yeah.
Wow, good tool by Nathaniel for Phantoms. And then same thing with Coach Francesca. She's played at Lehman before. She's played in many different leagues. Not her first rodeo.
So
But
I'm interested to see. Now we have Jessie serving, number 3.
one of the outsides with Leo. That serve is just out. It was very close to being in. I feel like right now Phantom off to a strong start, as they always are. Honestly, I've never really seen Phantoms off to a bad start.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in the middle of the set or towards the end where they kind of either fall apart or like pull it all together. Good pass.
I am getting really impressed with the lift for Phantoms. That the way that she was able to take that ball and give a good pass, even when somebody else was in front of her.
Also, to the middle. That's crazy.
Yeah.
When do you see a lips at the middle? Never. There's the pass by Jessie. Right to Leo on outside. Good cut by Leo. And she gets the kill. And I was just talking about it with Leo, but I'm going to really talk about it again because we see so many female hitters. Again, number 4 for Slayers and Jessie and Leo on Phantom side. The female hitting is dominating the season. There are so many female hitters. I know you want to have a female hitter in the co-ed league, but I really have seen such like an uprise and like confidence and everything. And I feel like Coach Ariana is such a big reason for that.
Yeah.
Having a coach like her really like wants and kind of like motivates kids to play that outside position.
It pushes you to actually go and try hitting if
Yeah.
that's something you're interested in. You're not kind of like shy it away just because you're a girl, and this is a co-ed league.
As I say when I swing from number 9 for Slayers from Yasmin, I feel like that's what I'm talking about. They're not afraid to make the swing, they're not afraid to do something. And even you play right side, you play outside. I feel like we've seen so many girls more comfortable with swinging, and I
But
love
it's
that.
also because you also feel very comfortable in your own team, that if you do make the mistake, you could shake it off and you know that you got it the next.
Number 1 serving for Slayers. Tie game, almost like it's a new game, 0-0.
Nice serve.
Good serve. Good pass by Jessie.
I love Jessie's back. The way it's just,
And I always bring it up, and I'm going to continue to bring it up. Literally just graduated from middle school. That is
I know,
insane.
That's crazy.
That is insane. To see her at this level at such a young age, she's only going to continue to
And
get
her spirit and her drive to keep getting better.
And I feel like, honestly, that was probably one of the biggest things that Phantoms was missing last week.
Yeah.
You have Leo, you have Ish, you have some of the returners, but Jessie is someone that you need on that court. She's such a leader. Net violation on Phantoms gives the point to Slayers. The ball was out. There was no touch. Number 9, Yaslin serving for
But
Slayers.
you see how Andy is trying to play smart and use the block instead of going through it. So both teams are developing a sense of like strategy. So you just want to develop.
Like that, they're subbing in Lisandra right now, number 17, for Nathaniel, number 16. I like that. Shows that you're trusting your players. She's still in the front row as well. She's not in the back row. Oh, no, she is in the back row, my
In
bad.
the back.
But I think they're putting her in. She's a really good passer. You want strong DSs. And we also have Ernesto in the middle. Oh, almost over.
Something I'm seeing from both teams is the fact that they use one hand from time to time.
And I feel like I talked about it with some of the players on my team, but I've also talked about it with Jessie myself because I'm so like, she's younger than me, but I'm inspired by her. I honestly am because she always shows how dedicated she is to the sport. Ooh, good hustle play. But back to what I was saying, that one hand, I always try to kill that habit earlier. And, that's a big comment for Phantoms. I always tell people, listen, just because I make one hand work does not mean you should be doing it. That one hand is not a good strategy.
It's also, sometimes I understand that it's a last resort, but if you can make it with one, you can make it with two. I
only want to see.
Sometimes it's more comfortable or safer if you go with one hand, depending on like how your approaching it. But always try to go for
But I
two.
always personally feel like only time you should do one hand is on pancake.
Yeah.
Leo to serve, strong serve. Good pass by Coach Yachty. Good up by Jesse. Free ball. Going back to the middle. Oh, pipe actually. Good up by Phantom.
You saw how Coach team leader Yachty just slipped. He just slipped in the court.
And you know what I love to see from Phantom's side, the bench all alive and active. Doesn't matter they didn't get the point, still cheering for that team. That was a really good up by Lisani. I'm not surprised to see her wearing that lip jersey. Not surprised at all.
She's surprising me, and I haven't even met her.
Yeah, she's a really strong lip. But like you said, I'm not trying to call them out, but I will. One hand again. It wasn't bad, but it's one hand. It's gonna kill them eventually.
We're all guilty of it too.
Out of rotation called. Out of rotation called on Slayers, and the team was trying to make the libs like wait to serve, but the whistle was called. You got 8 seconds, and that's it. It was already way too late. Once that whistle's blown, you can't fix that lineup. It's done. It's a done deal.
We've all been guilty of doing the one hand. It's also just like acknowledging that that's not always the safest way to do it.
You can also hurt yourself.
Yeah. Because if it's like a strong hitter and you do literally one hand.
Ooh, what a serve! Oh!
It's Phantom's point.
Good play by Coach Ray.
A really good play.
The serve. Oh wow, what a set! Oh, the defense. Leo.
A nice set.
Wow, good play. And I feel like the lid for Slayers did not expect to tip again. Ray, Coach Ray already tipped it once. I think they were expecting a swing, but like you were talking about with Coach Ray, he plays smart. It's not about killing that ball. It's about getting the point.
But I also feel that they were all on their they were all flat-footed for Slayers.
Free ball. Good pass by Lisani to Jesse. Attacking error. Flesh was pushed really far out.
Because Jesse kind of goes in more into the court.
Especially, and we've worked with her ourselves when we've had the free time and open gyms, and I've seen the way she can really kill that ball. It's just, for her, it's a little different, and especially when she's shorter, you gotta put the ball in a certain spot. I know Jesse's not afraid of adjusting to the ball ever, but it's more like she needs the ball in a certain spot.
But the way she still went for that ball and swung.
Yeah, I love it. And right now I see a lot of like tension on the Slayer side. I mean, it's not gonna help the players at all. I know they are a little upset with the out of rotation call, but the more angry, the worse energy is gonna go through.
Yeah, it's really not that smart to get frustrated.
And now we have number 8, first pick for Slayers, Joshua, or number 3, sorry, coming in. And then we have Coach Francesca as well coming in to serve. Kind of surprised I don't see Joshua starting, but it kind of makes sense. You might want to put a weaker team for the first lineup so you can come back in the second set with a strong lineup. Good serve by Coach Francesca. Good set by Liv. The pass right to Joshua. Attacking error. And one thing I like about Coach Francesca, and I like it just about the whole team, is that they're not wanting the coaches to be in. They do want one coach in just to have like the team glued together, but Coach Francesca literally comes in for a rotation, comes right out. She wanted to, she could play for longer, but she doesn't. And I like that. I like that the coaches are giving the players an opportunity to learn.
We have a little rotation issues right now. But we could see that while the rotations issues are happening, Coach Ray is talking to Jesse.
Yeah, which I like.
So they're still getting like, they're still talking to each other, trying to see what they're gonna do next, and just.
I think the missing communication was that they try to sub. I think Coach Francesca was confused about the sub. You can't sub in with the lib, you gotta sub in with the middle, then bring the lib back. Lib subs are different. Whoa! I said it with Leo, bounce down on the Phantom side. I mean, I feel like Coach Ray didn't even swing that hard and it just went right down.
But
It's really on the flick.
He also gets up there.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could see like, he's on the shorter side, but he still gets there.
Ooh, what a swing by Zelda number 15. Good swing, really good swing. Steven to serve for Slayers. I'm still seeing rotation problems on Slayer's side. They don't really know where the kids have to be. Right now we have Phantoms up by 1. It's been a close game so far. That pass by Jesse. Whoa! I think we all heard the whole team go, whoa. I feel like Ish was trying to tip the ball, but I don't know if he was trying to pick between setting Jesse or tipping.
I think he was just stuck in between and he didn't choose in time and he just.
And I don't.
The setter isn't really communicating on Phantoms right now, so he could have called for help and Ray was right there to set it.
And just like that, Phantom is down. You have to, you have to kind of shake that off. You made one setting error, you can't, now you're hesitating, you can't do that. You're the captain of the court almost. Gotta run it. Right now, Coach Ray calling a timeout, and I see it. I saw the miscommunication with that last play. I saw that Leo went for the ball and then Lisani behind him.
But I think it was also out because Leo was pushed back. So if it's going out for Leo, then it's out.
I feel like right now, Phantom has to fix their passing. The passing is not great. And I feel like, communication and the hesitating.
Also mainly from the setter, because the setter is the glue right now. If the setter breaks down and stops communicating, then they're not going to be able to get a play in. Because they're going to be wondering what the setter's going to do.
And I think they're all communicating to Ish like, hey, it's okay. You can make a mistake. It doesn't have to be perfect every single time.
Then we have number 8 serving once again.
Steven, good run right now.
Really good run.
Really putting Phantoms back into it. And I see that.
Something I've noticed about Steven, he closes his hands a little bit to serve.
Free ball.
And I also think that like adds more power to him.
Double.
Because if you notice, he closes his hands a little bit to serve.
I feel like right now they have to, like Ish has to pull it together. You can't be falling apart after that one mistake. It's one mistake, it's okay.
Yeah, he has to shake it off.
Because you have really strong hitters, you gotta use them.
You see?
To Nathaniel. Good dig. To Jesse.
A
Smart tip. That was in. Wow.
A really good save from Josh. We saw a really good save from Josh. He went from being an outside to covering.
Right.
Which is...
I'm really impressed because that ball's out. And someone needs to tell me that ball's out.
They're not communicating.
Right now, Steven's on a great run. I mean, Phantoms was up, but it's going really well. Good pass.
Good pass.
Sends it over. The lid right now for Slayers is literally everywhere. Not a great set to Joshua. The side out Phantoms desperately need
They need
it.
to really side out.
And they need to use this.
Number 8 cut them up. They needed that service run so that they could catch up.
Ooh, ace by Phantoms themselves. You want Jesse behind the service line, especially after this run that Slayers had. They got to get these points back. I mean, it's only 3, but 3 could be the difference. Jesse has a strong serve. Good serve again. Good set to the middle. Leo on the outside.
Really when it comes to sets like that out of system, I'd rather them leave the set a little bit more in than push it so out.
Yeah, and put it high.
Yeah.
I think Leo could have adjusted if the ball was a little higher. Ball's out. Look at Jessie got her feet there. I mean, it's hard to really predict it off the tape. Not really much she can do there. It's not her fault.
She still picked it up. And that's a lot. Like, that's a lot.
It's a good ace by Joshua. I see how they're trying to target Leo in 5. And I think right now, the biggest problem is that no one's talking on the Phantom side.
Nobody's talking to each other.
Leo's taking deep, but she's willing to take short. Free ball. Ooh! The ball's cut up by Phantoms. Free ball, free ball. Roll shot. Height. Ooh.
Nice, nice.
The ball's still in play. Free ball, Phantoms.
Nice pass.
To Leo. And I feel like a point like that is going to make or break the game. Even if Phantom doesn't win the set, it shows that they were fighting. That was a crazy
I
save.
know that just made the game for Phantom. I know now they have the motivation and the energy to push it. And now they got great serving.
Yeah.
So,
and Ernesto, a really strong block in the front row.
I love how I've seen Ernesto grow into a better middle.
Yeah.
I remember when he first came here, and I see the way he plays now, and I'm like, he has developed as a player.
And I mean, you have him on Coach Ray's team. Becoming a Phantom, you develop instantly. I mean, we've seen how Leo has developed. We've seen how past players, Lewis has developed. So many players. Carlin. Pipe. Free ball.
I don't know, the pipes are really pushed forward. So sometimes I think he's just such a middle.
Nathaniel. Free ball. Swing. Oh, what a swing by players and Joshua. First pick for a reason.
I really say Josh could fix anything.
Yeah, put the ball high and he can fix it.
He has really grown as a player.
That was a really strong swing.
And even if it's not his and he knows nobody's going for it, he manages to fix it every single time.
And I'm not gonna lie, I have a big smile on my face right now. This game is so energetic, and I'm someone who thrives off energy. This looks so fun.
I know.
It's making me not only excited for my game, but to see where this game takes.
I'm waiting to see. Good hustle from the setter. I'm just waiting to see how this end is gonna finish and how the other games are gonna come.
Like I'm so excited right now.
Because it's like I already played, but it feels like I haven't.
Right.
So I want to watch more.
Exactly. Like it feels so fun to just be here right now and watch this. And that's why I love MLS, honestly. Such a fun place to be. Attacking error. Don't want that against Phantoms. In my opinion, you want to talk about a team that could actually come back and switch the course of the game? Phantoms. They can be down by 15 and they will win the set. I've seen it. Nathaniel to serve. Ooh, that ball is in. And smart timeout. Really smart. Want to slow the momentum down?
The layers right now, they're not communicating on serve receive, so you're seeing like the open holes.
Yeah.
So you're like, you think you got it, but nobody's
Not only
taking
that,
it.
can we really blame Andy for not taking it? You're playing middle. Because once the middle takes the ball, then it's like, oh, you shouldn't take that ball, you're playing middle. But then once the middle doesn't take the ball, oh, you should have taken
But
it.
you also, is like the way he reacted, like he was gonna take it,
Yeah,
and then he decided
and it
not to
confused
take
Joshua.
it. So it's like 50-50 right now. Because it's like, you don't want that middle to get that first touch. But it's also like you got confused if like they raised their hand or something.
I love that Joshua came in and kind of started running the team. Like, no coach on the court, but I almost feel like he's the coach himself. Like, he's there for his team. And, you know, he is the first pick for a reason. I always say that first pick is a captain. But he really is keeping that team together.
loss right now is just an extension of what the coaches are and need on the court.
Nathaniel's still on his run. 3 points away. Tying the game.
Nice serve.
Out of system, free balls coming to Phantoms.
He really needs to, the setter really needs to trust either Nathaniel. He really needs to trust Nathaniel to get that free ball for him because Nathaniel was right there. And also, the setter needs to know who his setters are. Because I saw the confusion when he told Nathaniel to like push up, like if he could hit. And Nathaniel was like, I'm back row, I can't hit.
Another good serve by Nathaniel. Tip. Ooh, miscommunication. I like that Leo made a play, but they should have spoke that. I don't think Leo should have been the one to take that.
No.
But look.
It's either the setter or, well, not even the setter, more on Nathaniel, or even the setter.
Look at that score.
Yeah.
I always talk about it specifically when you lose. Should not be like that. The set should be to Slayers, man. That should be done. Phantom is not giving up, and just because they made that little error, they could easily side out right here, get that ball back. And I'm pretty sure the next server is replay. I saw a sub happening. I was kind of confused. I was like,
wait!
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on.
I was like, wait. So number 9 goes to serve.
Replay. Lisandra's now in the game for Phantom.
Nice
Good
serve.
serve. Good
Nice
pass by Leo. Ooh,
Nobody served.
no one.
That's what I'm saying again. He needs to know who his setters are right now. Because he's setting outside, but Leo is passing on right side.
And I'm saying, and I feel like Ish has to remember who he has as attackers. He's in the front row right now. The only attacker is middle or Leo. It's only 2 attackers he has. No one's on outside. Service error. When you listen to Phantoms, everyone is yelling now. I feel like in that timeout that Coach Ray had, he definitely spoke to Leo, spoke to like Lib, and like, I need to talk. You hear everyone yelling out. Everyone. I don't think there's a single player that didn't yell out. Leo to serve. Could be what Phantoms needs. The serve.
Nice serve.
There's the ace. Right on cue. And this is what Phantoms needs right now. They need a strong server like Leo to push the score. They could take this set. I know Phantoms could take this set. But at the same time, all Slayers need to do is side out and push 3 more points. That's it. They're right there. Ooh, service error.
It's only 3 points, so I like on the upside, Phantoms, I'm pretty sure they still got it and they could also come for that comeback.
But Slayers are strong right now.
But it's 2 for Slayers.
Yeah, and Slayers are strong right now. They're playing very well. Underhand serve.
Nice serve. You kind of always underestimate like underhand serve, and it's like an underhand serve could like completely work as well.
Wow, good swing by Andy. Smart. One thing about Phantom, I'll talk about it to the day I die, honestly, and I think it kind of is a testament to how Coach Ray used to play Lib. They have amazing, and Coach Donna, also a Lib, used to play Lib, or is a Lib, but Coach Ray used to play Lib. Everyone can defend. I've never seen, like, honestly, they always dig the ball. Always. Right to the middle.
Nice.
Good swing, good dig by Slayers. One thing I have to say for the Lib for Slayers right now, I personally feel like she was in too many places at once. I think a Lib has to be everywhere in the back row, yes, but there's a certain extent to where you're doing it a little too much. She's playing great, but she's in too many places and I see her collide with a lot of players. I think she needs to stay in her base and remember that there is a certain place that you take. You got to trust the rest of your team as well. But she's playing great. She's playing really good. But that's a great example right there. And see there.
So she's supposed to be taking more deep.
And unless they communicated that Lib is taking seam, that's really Joshua's ball.
Yeah. You see, great team.
Smart tip by Coach Ray. Phantoms within 1, and I'm telling
by
you.
1.
And I
they
feel
got
like Lisani's serving.
Lisani serving.
And-
She's a strong server.
And we literally have seen Ray swing once. That's it. You don't have to swing. You don't have to.
Nice
serve.
serve.
Wow.
I said it, man. I said it.
Listen, Phantoms was down 8 points. They are now 24-24. This is no surprise for Phantoms. Lisani on a run right now. This could be what Phantoms needs to come back and stay in this game. The serve.
They just
Right to Jesse. Good swing. Ooh, good up by the lib. Roll shot.
he was there.
You know what I love about Lisani? She's a new player, but she has such confidence. She's not a...
She reminds me of Jessie.
Yes, so much. And I feel like they all work so well together. Lisani sees a team make an error, they make an error. It's okay, get the next one. I overheard her when Leo made a service error. It's fine.
Yeah.
Even her, she made a mistake, but it's like, you just went on a great run. It doesn't matter if you make an error, it's okay.
It reminds me of Jessie. It's like they're literally twins. I don't know how old is Fasani, but they remind me like.
Oh, ace to end the set off for Slayers. I feel like one of Phantom's biggest, I'm not gonna say this Phantoms. Any team, a big place that they target is 5 short and deep. No, 5 short and deep where the right side is there. That is one of the strongest places to target. I remember watching, not even watching, I was with you, the Vultures game. Remember with Brianna and the right side.
Yes.
They target that spot a lot.
But
It's
also,
smart.
there's barely any communication between the right side and the outside that's covering it. So it's like, there's always some like, if you go in between them, it happens every time.
First set to Slayers, I know they feel good. That's a good set to take. But I also think that they might be a little disappointed because
it shouldn't have lasted
the game shouldn't even have went to deuce. It should have ended a long time ago.
And now Phantoms is fired up. They're eager to get this win. They want to take the second set and third set now.
And like I said earlier, they started off strong, but it was kind of in the middle where they kind of had issues, but they fixed it. They worked it out. They almost took the set. Now it's time to take the second set. But I also think Slayers putting in the first pick Joshua was a very smart idea. It changed the whole momentum of the game. And you didn't even see Coach Yadi come back in.
Now for Phantoms, I feel that they should communicate a little bit more on the outside with their setter because communication and knowing where your hitters are was a big thing.
I agree.
That cost them some points right now.
And I think right now what Phantom needs to work on is service receive. They were not passing bad, but Ish was a little too much on his feet. I think he was literally running around a lot of the time. And you saw Coach Ray take matters into his own hands and start setting the ball as well. Because the other thing that I'm not I'm talking about communication, I haven't heard Ish call help for once.
But it's also that Ish is not also following the ball as the ball is leaving on surfaces.
I agree. He's kind of in his base.
Yes, you can't leave before the ball is there because you don't know where the ball is gonna go. But you also need to be ready because you cannot just wait for the ball to go to perfect every single time.
When you should be following where the ball's landing. I agree with you. But I feel like right now Phantom is just communication, but they could easily fix that. Phantom is one of those teams that communicates after every play. They went from not calling the ball in or out to literally yelling. The whole team is yelling. I feel like the bench right now for Phantom is also very strong. Same thing for Slayers, very strong bench. I think what Slayers honestly has to work on is the offense. There was way too many hitting errors.
Yeah.
I feel like the passing is not bad. That lib right now is working overtime for Slayers. She's doing an amazing job. But now it's time for some of the other players to do that as well. And the offense. The offense is not really there. I've seen them make smart plays, but the offense could be way better. I've seen Slayers hit way better than that.
Yeah. I feel now they're gonna use Josh a lot more for this second set.
Oh, definitely.
Because they want to take the win. So they're gonna push. They're gonna push to Josh, and they're gonna push to Andy, number 11, and they're also gonna push to their other middle, which is
number 15. Right? Oh wait, no. Yeah, number 15, right?
Lin.
Zelda, that's his name.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna push to those hitters right now, because those hitters are what
Yeah, I feel like Andy got the ball a lot, but I didn't really see the outsides get it at all, actually. And then I saw Zelda get it maybe once or twice.
Yep.
So I feel like you can't really rely on one hitter. Especially Joshua, I feel like I'm so surprised Joshua didn't get that many sets. I know he made 2 attacking errors, but can't blame the setter or the hitters
But
when
it's
the
also
set
because
wasn't
a lot of
perfect.
points went on serve receive.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like,
And I think right now, if I'm correct, that's Eliza who's putting on the lip shirt. Am I right?
yeah, I like
So she's gonna play lib. Lisani did an amazing job.
beautiful job.
I think right now the libs are the stars for Phantoms. I mean, for both sides. And I feel like, I don't know, it's like a lot of the rest of the team can be stronger in defense. I think for both sides, defense is there, but it could be stronger.
Definitely.
But I feel like it's just mainly service serve. I think I always talk about it for every game, but I was talking about it with Leo. It's not really about digging. I think a lot of coaches don't mind if the ball is a good kill and you don't get it up. It's more about not getting the ball over in a serve or not getting it a good pass and serve receive. Besides that, the rest is kind of dependent on the setter and the hitter.
Because at the end of the day, on serve receive, you're standing, you're waiting for the ball. So it's like you should be able to follow the ball through. And on service, that's literally what starts the game. Like if you can't get a serve over, you're not gonna have a game to begin with.
And I feel like that's the biggest thing that coaches really want is a consistent serve and consistent serve receive. You can't pass, you can't serve, what can we do?
Exactly.
We can't even get a play up because something that I've heard from coaches in college, from what I've watched before, think of it this way. You miss a serve, you stop the player from getting a dig. You stop the player from getting a block. You stop the player from getting a kill. You stop the player from getting a setter. Missing a serve stops all of it.
You stop all the possibilities.
And the same thing with getting an ace. An ace is more acceptable because everyone gets ace. That's normal to get ace. But it's when it's repetitive and when it happens over and over and over.
When the same mistake is happening.
Exactly. You're not letting someone get a kill. You're not letting someone get a dig. And I think going into the game with that mindset is what keeps the ball in play. Especially when the rally is way longer, you just want to keep fighting for the ball to stay up. But this is going to be a really good game. I mean, that was only the first set. Imagine the last 2 sets.
I am really, really excited to see what's going on. We see that Nick is on the court now.
I also see Tony playing middle. And I'm pretty sure right now... No.
Nick.
I think Tony's actually playing right side, or is it Coach Ray playing right side? I actually don't know. I know Coach Ray's playing some position.
Nick, number 8, is setting? He's a setter?
I'm pretty sure. We have Eliza playing Liv, Leo outside again, and Justy outside. I mean,
They're double checking. There's
I feel like something that's going to stay universal for every lineup of Phantom is having Justy and Leo, when I think Phantoms is made with them and they need them on the court at all times.
Slayer starts with the serve.
No,
Their
actually,
setter,
I think Coach Ray is
Steven.
setting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Steven has serve.
Yep. And I mean, don't want him to serve first.
No, he's a really strong server.
I don't know if there's an error with the points, but I see a point already registered.
I believe that's an error. That's 2?
I wonder.
I think that's not an error.
I think
It's
that they
an
have
error.
a point because of the fact that they were messing up the rotation.
Yeah.
Good tip by Coach Ray. Good
Whoa.
push.
The whole energy of this game is going to change now that Coach Ray is serving.
You're serving and setting.
Yes.
Both.
Serving
both.
and serve.
'Cause I feel like what
Serving and
people don't
serving.
remember is realize that setters can only do so much, but it's really to make the hitter shine. And Coach Ray's gonna make sure his hitters are shining. And one thing about Coach Ray, he's not afraid to set the weaker hitters. And I'm putting it in quotes because at the end of the day, Jessie is not a weak hitter.
No.
But to other people, she is. But to Coach Ray, she's the same like any other outside.
Because at the end of the day,
Free ball.
because at the end of the day, it's about you seeing what's available, using all the options. It's about using all the options in the court.
Miscommunication. Number 8, Nick took it from Coach Ray. It's not what you want to see at all. Good pass by
Good
Jess.
pass.
Going to Nick on the outside.
That's
Wow, no touch call. Very surprised. Very surprised. I thought I saw a touch.
There was some net touch.
No touch call.
Oh,
It was out.
because he swung like to cross. So
Right now, Phantom's down. Jesse, free ball. To Zelda in the middle. Out.
wow.
Wow, I like the swing though.
I think the bench was supposed to be paying for that one.
I mean, I still saw a touch from someone on the bench too. Talk about Phantom's defense.
Like, I don't know if it happens to you when like the ball is going to the sideline, the bench. I try to move away, but sometimes all I
Yeah.
want to do is like
It's pretend like I'm
pass.
playing. Good swing by Josh. Eliza out of system set. Wow, pipe from Jesse.
Nice.
You know what I like about Eliza? She has to touch.
And that set was still a little bit too low for number 15.
And he still was able to
And
make
he
a
still
swing.
took the swing.
I love that I saw Jesse hit that pipe. I love how comfortable she is just swinging from anywhere on the court. Jesse's really not afraid of nothing. Good serve. Lib to lib. It's a good pass though. Nick to
Good
swing.
serve.
Oh, free ball. Going to Coach
A
Frank.
tip.
Smart spot by Coach Ray.
Josh was there.
One thing that I see different about Phantoms this season is when out of system, they used to set Coach Ray. Now Coach Ray does not get this out of system. I think he wants the players to have more opportunity to swing.
But also you see Ray is taking a lot of those shorts.
Yeah, which he shouldn't be at all.
So
Go followed by Eliza. She runs that back right. I feel like there's, talking about fans, I'm talking about strong women. Fans have so many strong women. So many. So many. And it's so inspiring.
right now, Coach Ray is coming
Coming
out
out
the
for
court
Lisani.
for Lisani.
She's gonna set, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Wow, she can set as well as play lip.
Oh,
That's
Nick is
impressive.
setting.
Oh, Nick, okay, yeah. 6-2 offense. Service error.
She's still a little cold, that's all.
Yeah. That's normal.
I also like every time you miss a serve, you're like, okay, I gotta shake it off for next one. Because you're gonna make that rotation to the point that you're gonna serve again. So it's like, all you gotta do is shake it off.
Yeah. Coach Ray back in the game at 7-4. One thing about Coach Ray, you gotta watch the middle. Right now you have Frank, but one thing Coach Ray loves setting is that middle. If you see him starting to bump, I think we all know where it's going. Short serve. 2 service errors kind of negates the service error that Eliza had.
I was just gonna be like, it cancels each other out.
Yeah.
Girl math.
Nick, number 8 to serve. Kind of some pressure, I feel. Don't
But
want to miss
something
another
you don't
serve.
want to have is service errors.
And I was just saying, a lot of
Back to
pressure.
back.
Yeah.
Back-to-back service errors is not good.
And I see like a little like disappointment on Coach Ray's face because it's like I was talking about with you earlier. Service errors, that's avoidable. That's avoidable. It really is. But it's also a mental game. And everyone can serve. Good pass by Leo. What I'd say about the middle. Attacking error, Joshua. I don't know if it's the set. I don't know what it is.
I know that hurt Ernesto though. The sound it made, I was
Yeah,
like,
that didn't sound like
"Ugh."
it. So good. I don't know what's going on with Joshua, but I'm realizing that's probably why he's not getting the ball much. It hasn't been a kill.
Their setter, their main setter though, isn't here.
That's true. Pamela, yeah.
Pamela.
Wow, what a save. Free ball.
I just noticed because Josh does get a lot more kills when Pamela is setting.
But I also feel like they're trying to rely on him, and if he's not reliable, it's not going to work out. the outside has to adjust. At the same time that you are used to one person's type of sets, you gotta be used to everyone. One thing about Phantom, they have multiple setters and they're used to them.
Yep.
Good pass by Jess. That's for Jessie to swing.
Wow,
The
nice swing.
That ball is just out. It's just out.
I don't know if it's me, but the ball, I don't know if it's because it's new. It just feels weird.
Oh, I 100% agree. And I'm not like trying to say that to say like, oh, like side of any team or pick any favorites. I 100% agree. I don't know why that new ball feels like it's cursed. It feels so new and it's killing me.
But it's also, in my opinion, I think it needs air.
Yes, it feels very, very like.
Because when I was trying to surf, I was trying to stop my swing like right here. Because if
Service error.
if I did it all the way through, it was going out.
Time for Phantom to take advantage of the service
That's
error.
why when we were warming up and we had surf, I was just trying to adjust to the ball. Because when I saw it and I felt it, I knew it was missing.
Yeah, it feels very strange.
Because also when you bounce it, it doesn't come up.
But I wonder if that's really how the ball's supposed to feel. And we're just so used to the old ones.
Right? I'm like, that's what I said. I was like, probably it's just me, like I'm crazy. Like I'm just crazy.
Sub.
But you get used to it.
Sub for
Once you
Lisani
keep
again.
playing with it.
Make a setting.
Nice
Ernesto,
serve.
good serve targeting Joshua. They're gonna set him on outside. There's the swing from Joshua that I'm used to. That's the swing I seen Joshua bring to the table.
Yes.
Literally bring to the table.
It went.
Yeah, that's the swing I'm used to. And the set was not good. It's not a great set, I'll be honest. But
It
he
was
adjusted
swing,
to it.
but
Yeah.
he adjusted.
But at the same time, I'm realizing with Joshua, I think he likes them set more in. Instead of out,
Yeah.
more in.
Because then he has to push more out to hit those. Because it'll work if they're more out, it'll work for a lefty. But Josh is in the lefty.
Miscommunication from the side of Slayers. Don't know if the lip thought it was their ball or her ball. But I don't even, did Steven take the first touch? Am I bugging? I thought it was a racer. I didn't hear help. The lip call for help. Coach Ray serving. There's a hole. He signed it.
Now it's a tie game.
And you always want Coach Ray behind the service line. You want Coach Ray, you want Jesse, you want Eliza, you want Jesse. I mean, I look at that bench, all good serves, honestly.
All consistent serves as well.
Shank pass. Free ball.
It's a free ball.
Free ball back. It's going back to Joshua. Push. Eliza takes the first contact. Good set by Coach Ray.
Ooh.
The ball's in down the line.
I don't know.
I was surprised the double did not get called.
I don't even think it looked like a double because it didn't have that much spin.
Yeah.
But it also looked like a carry.
Yeah, I was gonna say more a carry than a double. I don't think it was a double because the hand contact looked right. It looked right.
It just.
Yeah, it looked exactly. It looked like he went like.
Yeah, but if they didn't call it, they're more
Yeah.
experienced than us, so it wasn't.
Timeout called by Slayers. They need it. They don't want this run. They don't want break to go on a run. They don't. But I agree with you. I feel like I'm not shocked that the double didn't get called because people don't understand. I'm one of those people. That's also why I don't call doubles personally because at the end of the day, if I don't know what its difference, I can't really say nothing.
Because it's also about
Spin
the
does not mean it's a
experience.
double. Spin does not mean it's a double, you guys. It's more about this.
It's
the
like the
contact.
hand placement and the contact. Because if your hand is just like doing this, then that's a
Because you
double.
can have a really like decent step, but it can have mass spin. But it's about that carry. It's literally a carry. I agree with
Yeah.
you. But at the same time, it couldn't have been. It might not have been because it's also longer. Longer players it looks a little different.
Yeah, that's why I said like they're more experienced.
Exactly.
Both coaches, and one of them is a setter, and he's a down ref. So at the end of the day, if they didn't call it, then no double, no carry.
And that was a good swing by Nick. I mean, right down the line, literally in the corner. That was really smart. So, what do you think Slayers are talking about in that timeout?
They need to stop the one hand. Their
Yeah,
defense right now.
I agree. It's bad. Like it was Phantoms, now it's Slayers. It's bad.
It's like going back and forth.
And I think their passing needs to be fixed. It's not great right now. I mean, I feel like everything that Phantoms are struggling with in the first set, now Slayers are struggling with. I think Slayers had the stronger offense now in this set, but now it's the passing that's not great. It's like a pass though. Free ball. Good push. Look at that one hand. Yeah. Eliza gonna set that right side. Wow, what a tool!
Wow!
I meant Eliza taking the first ball, Coach Ray.
That's so cool,
The
man.
swing. You know, one thing about Phantom, they're not afraid to swing, and I feel like Coach Ray's taught them that. Doesn't matter what blocker's there, just swing. You can tool them anytime. Right to the middle. Go side out by Slayers, but they needed. You want Coach Ray off the service line, quick.
But hey, 14-11?
Yeah, not horrible. But I mean, at the same time, now you have Coach Ray off the service line. Jesse's next. It's not someone else you don't want on the service
Well,
line.
maybe Josh can catch
I was
up.
gonna say, you have Joshua serving now. Strong server, strong player. But that's a good pass by Jesse.
pass. Good
Good set
set.
to the outside. Wow. I'll take free balls coming over. Free ball sent over. Pipe to Joshua. Good up. Double contact, definitely there.
That up though, it was one hand.
Kind of surprised I didn't see the line get called. I don't know if it was me. That wasn't the first time I saw a back row from players. But it has only just been Joshua. It's only been Joshua. But I've seen a lot of line touches.
They're calling it.
I'm seeing a lot of 10-foot line from this angle at least.
I have to pay attention more to the 10-foot line.
Good pass
Good
again by
pass.
Jessie. She's gonna get that ball. She's gonna tip right over, or right around, I should say, that block. Ball's out. Ball's out.
Yeah, I'm like,
I saw her go to Slayers, I'm like, I didn't even see that ball in. Jessie to serve, look at her with her little bow.
I love
Adorable.
her balls. Like, I remember when she put a ball on me and I felt so bonita. I was like,
Good serve, Jessie. I think right now they need to stop targeting the Slayer's lid. That Slayer's lid is too strong. Good up by Jess. Good tip. Where's it going? To the middle. Wow. Jess, I feel Jess should have been there, but I also feel like Coach Ray cheated way too much. But at the same time, I think what Coach Ray kind of identified is that Zelda's tall and both of the middles on this team can bounce. If it's not going there, it's going literally right where it was.
So I think but it's also like for me, Jess was in a good spot.
Ooh,
One
that
hand.
one hand. It's not working. Got ace by the lid for.
Because I think maybe she should have shifted a little bit more towards that black line, and it would have given her more of a chance being there.
Yeah, Slayers on the comeback, only within one. And right now, this lid, I feel like this lid right now is carrying Slayers. Strong lid. I feel like something that I'm seeing with Phantoms, they get stuck in a rotation where they cannot side out. Happened in
Right
that
now.
first set, happening in the second set.
Coach Ray told Jessie to back up.
Free ball. Good up by Jessie. Right to Leo. Whoa. Good push. Good dig by the lid. Good up by Leo. Free ball. Net. That's so unfortunate because that ball was out too. So unfortunate. You know what Tony tried to do there, which is what hurt him? He went up and we tried to go up again. He went up early. He should have just let the net be open. You don't want it to be open for Frank, but it's better to not get a net call. Now Slayers is up.
Nice pass.
Coach Ray's gonna set Nick. Attacking error.
I know those hurt so much.
I wouldn't be surprised if Phantom calls a timeout in the next point. Slayers are strong right now.
Yeah.
And you have that lip serving.
They're not gonna get to 20.
Yeah, true. Good set
Nice,
to Leo.
a
Good
little
roll.
too tight, but she makes it work.
Wow, what a swing from Joshua. I honestly have seen Joshua hit more pipes today than front row. Timeout,
Timeout.
see? Yeah.
They were not gonna let it get to 20.
I think right now, in my opinion, the passing is not good on Phantom's side. and they're not giving the ball to outside enough.
Yeah.
I feel like Jesse and Leo have gotten the sets the least, and it's confusing me because I always seem to get that ball more. I know Phantom can push the score, but right now Slayers is on a really good run. That lib, like I said, is literally carrying. I'm not gonna lie. The lib for Slayers is everywhere all at once. Like I said, it can make.
Between the lip and Josh.
Yeah, it can make, but it could also break.
And I've also noticed that Josh and the lip do work really well together.
But the issue was that, or the thing is, that's happening now. In that first set, why I was saying the lib is doing too much to say, colliding with Coach Yachty, colliding with the other outside was not working.
Yeah.
Now it's working.
Now it's working. Because of the communication now. Maybe they're talking more about what's getting what.
And I feel like right now the offense and the passing is great on the side for Slayers. They're setting it right to Joshua, and Joshua's getting that kill. Right now I feel like also the front row defense is not good. The block is not there for Phantoms. The pass by Jesse. Back to Leo, see what I'm saying? Roll shot. But I'm seeing that there's really no block on Frank. No block on any attacker, actually.
Their middle blocker 15 is also newer. So it's like, I don't think he will get there every single time because Coach Frank is an experienced hitter. He knows when to swing, he knows when to not swing.
Oh, they're chanting MVP for the lib right now on Slayer's side. I mean, honestly, I agree with them.
Yeah.
Right now, she's playing at her
MVP.
best. She's playing great. I'm
MVP.
very impressed. And I've seen her grow so much as a player. I mean, I remember when she only underhand Henderson. And now she can overhand, she can do everything.
She can ace people overhand. Like, I'm like, okay.
Service error, I wouldn't be mad. Good run.
She had a great run.
Eliza has to go on a run here. It's not really like a want, it's a need. And that's commentator's curse, but you know, you go tell her it's okay, but I mean, I'll be real, it's not okay.
Yeah.
They need that serve to go over. Now they can't get no kills, no digs, nothing. Gotta side out, must side out situation. You can't let them push the score. Good call by Jesse. Good set by Coach Ray. Ball is out.
They're making too many errors right now. Even though the set maybe wasn't there fully, we could fix that. There were no blockers.
And I was gonna just say that. Phantom has had no blockers this whole time and they're making errors. If you need to tip the ball, tip the ball.
Whoa!
Everyone's calling a double, but I'm pretty sure we all know the first contact.
Yeah, but whoa! I'll still say it, whoa!
Yeah. It was not a great contact, but I heard all the Slayers bench like, whoa, I'm like, guys, come on, we know the rules.
First contact, doesn't matter.
It's time for Nick to go on a run. This is really Phantom's opportunity. Good serve, especially with Coach Ray in the front row. Free ball. Good swing. Good swing by Ernesto. It's not about swinging hard and crazy, it's about getting the point.
Yeah, it's a smart swing.
I love Jesse's energy. I love him. Love the energy of this whole side. I love the energy of both teams right now. Wow, what an ace!
They're aiming at the outside now.
And you look. Oh no, the right side's not there. I didn't say the right side, but the setter is there.
Right, the right side is over there.
So Joshua.
So they let the right side pass to cover the outside.
Smart. I had a feeling.
So you see, number 9 is the right side, so they're letting her pass.
Right now, Slayer's leaving a lot of the deep court open. This is not the first time I've seen this from them. I feel like what I've noticed about a lot of teams, a lot of the deep court is open. And I'll say the same thing for your team.
But you see,
a lot of
all
deep
the
court is
passers
open.
are here. Like, why don't you spread out?
Not a bad pass, but that's what we talk about, following the ball. Shouldn't stay in base. Why are you in base? Follow the ball.
I usually, when I'm in the middle, I try to push as right side as possible. Because most of the time, they're trying to make that pass over here.
Talk about a shift. Now it's Slayer struggling but passing. And there's another ace. They were just down by 6. It's 22 up now.
Yeah.
This is not what you want Phantoms to have, a way back in. I know Slayers could take it though. We saw that last set. They could take it. But now it's a must side out situation for Slayers. They have to side out.
That's in. That was a nice call.
Coach Ray sending a free ball over, forcing Frank to pass. Pipe. Good pass by Jesse. Who was Coach Ray giving it to? Ernesto. Free ball. Our camera's down, you guys.
Sorry, guys.
Camera's down.
Camera down.
But right now, you know who's down? Slayers. By 1.
Nick serves and is getting Slayers.
Double. Double, definitely. And that's what we're talking about. Not about the spin. You can clearly see
It's
that
about
double.
the context.
Wow. MVP for Slayers was the lib, not MVP
Phantoms
for...
is on game point.
Yeah. They were just down.
It's up, it's up, it's up. Get it over, get it over.
Phantoms back. Back.
Guys, they did it.
No surprise. No surprise at all. It's going to be the last third set to decide it. First set to Slayers, second set to Phantoms.
No.
Very impressed with Slayers in that first set. I think they made it work with not great passing. Now they had good passing, but look at the end. That was almost 4 aces.
They were aiming at the outside a lot, and they noticed it was towards the outside. So instead of trying to shift all of those passers to one, that I feel they should have spread it out more
I agree. And I
and
think
cover those deep corners.
I think the biggest issue as well, for both sides, I'm not even going to say for Steven, because not just Steven, for both sides, the setters are not following that ball.
No.
They're sitting there waiting. I feel like even Coach Ray, Coach Ray, very experienced, but same thing with him. He is trying to get there, but he's kind of just standing in base where he needs to be following it. Same thing with Steven. I feel like those passes were not bad. There was 2 passes where I'm like, come on, that's not a bad pass.
But you
just
can
need to
get
follow it. But I feel like right now Slayers is heavily relying on Joshua from the back row. Very interesting. Usually a front row attacker.
He's being used front and back.
But I feel like a lot of kills, a lot of points are coming from the back row. I think right now Slayers started off strong. They didn't start off strong in the second set, but they started off strong in that first set. They have to glue it all together, make it all work, and take the set. They have to take that set. I feel like Slayers knows what they're doing, and they're doing it well, but they have to make it work, because right now it's not working for them. And I feel like the defense should not rely on that one lib. It shouldn't. You see how they're avoiding the lib now? Remember how he's sitting with the lib? They avoided her. Now where's the pass? Nowhere.
Yeah. Now for Phantoms, for Lib, we're going back to Lissani, number 11. And I gotta say, she really has impressed me.
Yeah, Eliza did great that set, but Lisani as well. She, Eliza's been a great lib. If you remember that first game, that scrimmage, I talked about how strong she was. She's still a strong lib. Same thing with Lisani.
I'm just saying, since I haven't seen Lissani play
Yeah,
before,
I'm like so impressed.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like you're doing incredible.
You have to give her props to her.
And I see right now for the Slayers side, I have a feeling in the rough set for Slayers. Why? And you're probably wondering why. They have not let everyone play. Now you need to force it. Everyone has to play now. Everyone has to get in. A lot of I see a good amount of players that didn't play, at least 2 or 3. Now you got to make them play.
That's also the thing. Like if the rule is everybody has to play. So it's like if you're pushing all your players that are not as experienced or strong towards like that third set, and you lose one of those first 2 sets, you have to put them regardless, and you're potentially can't lose the game because of that. So it's like you have to be smart about that.
I feel like in the second set, Slayers did incorporate a lot of the players. But something that's been with Phantom since the first day, since this season, since last season, they incorporate every player in every set. Doesn't matter, first, second, third, they're all in the
But even for last season, that's something that Phantom has always done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every season.
Every season, that's something that Phantom has done. No matter what, no matter who it is, they always incorporate every
Like a good
player
example
from the beginning.
who I haven't seen play, Aaron. I haven't seen him on the court. I don't know if the girl with the glasses, has she been on the court?
Number
I don't know
9?
if I have.
The one on the line? Yeah, she has.
Okay, she's
She's
has.
right side. She's
But I
right
haven't seen other Steven play. Haven't seen him play.
Yeah.
They have to have everyone
And he's
playing.
a strong player.
But I feel like right now, they're probably going to stick to the same thing where they have Coach Ray setting, The I might be wrong.
Might be Ish, yeah.
It might be Ish. Or Ish may be playing right side. Ish can also swing. Slayers is probably sticking with the same thing, except they're just gonna have to make substitutions. They're gonna have to listen for certain players play. They haven't played the whole game. The whole game. I combine a game and day together.
Yeah.
And I think right now, Coach Frank is definitely helping that team while he's on the court. They can't rely on him. You got other hitters. I feel like right now the offense is heavily relied on Coach Frank and Joshua. Can't be that. Everyone has to be able to take a swing. And even with Zelda. Remember we said, oh, maybe we'll see more to Zelda? Where? I didn't see it.
Yeah, we haven't seen Zelda.
I saw maybe one swing to 5. That's it.
I like Gore Zelda. Because the thing is, once he's there, he's a good attacker.
And he could adjust to a lot of sets.
We see both are just getting checked for rotation.
And I think Coach Ray is setting because he's serving first. Yeah, I think. No, hold on. Ish is playing middle. And Lisani comes in. We have Enrique playing right side now.
There you go. Yeah, because we haven't seen Enrique.
But you notice something about Coach Ray incorporating every player. First set Nathaniel, second set Nick, third set Enrique. All the different right sides that he has.
Both strong in their own ways.
And I haven't seen Coach Dotton play. One thing I know about Coach Dotton is she told me personally, I don't want to play. If I need to, I will for the co-ed group, but I don't want to play at all. I want to see my players play. Good set. Free ball to Jesse on the outside.
Leo's taking those free and short balls.
Ooh, what a block by Ernesto.
Big block.
I love the swing by Joshua, but I feel like we both know he can swing, even if it's off. Slayers. Service ace, service ace. Strong way to start off for this set for Phantoms. I honestly just think right now Slayers has to work on the pass and they can get it. That's all they need. Wow! Wide open. I don't see a defender there at all.
Yeah.
They're enclosing the outside and I'm confused because I'm seeing the biggest gaps. It's still open. Same spot is still open. Good pass by Joshua. Good set. Out.
Ray is going on a very good service run. That's also getting the energy for Slayers on the.
Reminds me of Phoenix last season when he went on the run in that first set. It was literally like 9-0.
Yes.
I'm getting deja vu. I'm getting deja vu.
I'm getting deja vu, guys. We're getting deja vu.
5-0 Coach Ray.
Another.
Good up by Lisani. Back to Jessie. Good swing by her.
One hand.
Good dig though by the lib.
That's
Double
a
is
second.
called.
Those one hands from the lib, it's becoming really repetitive.
No, now it's becoming a problem. At first it was working, now it's overpassing. Not working. The pass. Must kill opportunity. Good way to wait up the net. Good touch.
Follow it.
Ooh, miscommunication. Later, Lisani and Jesse are talking about it.
Yep.
Coach Ray's frustrated because you don't want to lose the serve, and also that's a really easy ball. That was a great touch. That could have been a bounce by Joshua, but it's a good touch. But happens. Time to set up. But now we have Steven serving. Could bring Slayers back into it. Very surprised a double wasn't called. I wouldn't consider that a block touch, but I guess that was.
It was, because it still touched. It still touched one of the blocker.
I'm 50-50 on that call.
I didn't see that.
They're more experienced, but it looked like he pushed it into the net and then went like this. That's not a block. I don't think that's a block at all. I think what is really getting Slayers these points and pushing them back into the game.
Serve receive.
Yeah, they have really strong serves. And Phantom, the team that usually has strong serve receive, is not showing it this game at all. That ball's out though. Commentators curse. Jesse to serve. Slayers needs to side out. They can't get stuck in a bad rotation where they can't pass the ball. They need to use Joshua. They need to use Zelda, one of the attackers.
Nice
Good serve.
serve.
Good pass by that lib. Almost a service mistake, I would say. Coach Ray talking to Ernesto. You know, when it's a kill like that, if there's no block touch, I hate to be that person who can't dig it. It's hard.
It's
Good
really
pass.
hard.
To Leo. Good tip. Good spot. The setter's out. Back to Coach Ray. I think it's going to the middle. Yep. Ooh, net is called on Ernesto. At his height, net should not be happening. I'm gonna be completely honest. If it's tight, it's tight. You are tall.
Beautiful pass.
Right back to him though. But you know what it is there? More of a trap set. Not only that, when you're going against Zelda, that I understand. That's a trap, and they're both tall. 6, 6.
Another
And Lisani is passing great right now. Back right to Leo. The swing by her is going to the right side. It's a free ball. Jesse's gonna take it. Ooh, that ball's in. Oh, but the point is to Enrique.
Enrique fixed it. I think he was excited to go into to play, so he's like, I'll fix anything.
One thing about the lib for Slayers, what she's good at is really covering everything, but I think what's kind of psyching her out is the tips. She's gotten a lot of the tips, but I think she's gotten so many, she's like, damn, they're going to keep tipping, and they are.
Yeah.
If you're not there, they're going to abuse it.
Also, because tipping is working right now for them.
Lisani to serve. Could be what Phantoms needs, but I'm pretty sure after Lisani serves, am I wrong? I'm pretty sure the lib is serving. And if she serves, the game can end right here. Also, y'all know, shout to 21, third set.
Yeah. So we're like a quarter in.
Little bit of a wait right now. Service being called. I fear a team might be out of rotation, but it's in. Service error. And I like that Coach Ray said, hey, it's early on. Right now I'm not worried about it, but in the future, can have that happen again.
Because she's ultimately very consistent with her passes.
And her serves too
and
earlier.
her serves.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not something you should
I want you to wait and serve receive. But now you got lip serving for Slayers. Got a side out. Tough pass. Good swing by Enrique. Good up by Lisani. Wow, good swing by Coach Frank. Can't be mad at Lisani though. It's an open net. I mean, it's a good dig to get up, but it's hard there. And I think with experience, players learn where the ball is going on an overpass. That is a little tricky because you're not expecting it to go like that, but it's Coach Frank. He's gonna bounce that ball. No one's talking to Leo. I think she might have thought it was out.
Yeah, because an open net, it's a lot harder to predict, but if you know how the hitter hits, you're like, okay, you'll be around where he's gonna hit. And you could get that touch.
Serve.
That's beautiful.
Ball is
pass.
definitely not out. Roll shot by Ish. They need to abuse the open net that Slayers is leaving. Good dig by Jesse. Good push. Look, it's open. Right back to Coach Frank. Out. Something that I think the setter for Slayers is not recognizing is you cannot rely on one player. Am I wrong? When it was Coach Yadi, you keep setting Yadi. When it was Coach Frank, you're setting Coach Frank. The coaches are your kind of like cushion. You can't rely on them at all. You notice with Ish, he wasn't setting Coach Ray as much in the middle. You can't.
And now, since Josh is off the court, they can abuse Josh now.
Yep.
Service error.
That's 2. That's not 1, 2 for Phantoms. That cannot be happening. But Nathaniel, I like the energy as 1 missed serve, but it's not. It's 2. That can't happen again. It can't. It cannot. Got passed by Lisani. Oof. Right now, Phantom is making too many errors, and they're simple. They're simple errors. You feel like the ball's in a bad spot, you gotta tip it. It shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be.
I feel that if they kept with the same energy they had when they, like at the end of that second set,
Yeah.
no problem.
I agree with you. I think right now Slayers has the more momentum. Right now they just have to work out the kinks, and right now it's just the pass. They fix that pass, it's over. Like that Phantom is cheering on for Leo. The same thing with Slayers, they're cheering each other on. Wow, I thought that ball was gonna drop in.
I thought so too, because it's like,
I think what happened there, instead of hitting it, you know, there's certain ways to float. She floated it up instead of down. What she wanted to do was float it down.
yeah.
But I hate to be that person. 3 errors in a row serving.
That's not
You
what
want
they
to pray
need
right now that Slayers has an error, or you side out. You want to pray that Slayers makes an error, because it cannot be happening.
Now they're gonna put in
Aaron
Aaron
for Steven.
Because now they have to do that rule. They have to put everybody in.
And we have number 4. I think she's playing outside, certainly. I think Slayers is playing well right now, but they kind of just have to keep their composure and stay put together, and they can take the set. I think right now Phantoms is the team that's really falling apart. Good pass by Jess. Good roll by her. Coach Frank. Good swing. But how many times are you going to go to Coach Frank before it doesn't work?
But also, have you seen in both these games in this set, you haven't seen a set of them.
And I don't mean to be this person. You got to give the other players a chance. I dislike that a lot of the coaches are getting all the sets. That's not fair at all. Everyone has to learn.
I understand you might want to win, but at the same time, it's also for the players.
Free ball. Good up by Lisani. Double. I personally think Coach Ray should have bumped that. Lisani was right over the ball, you gotta bump it.
But, you know, at the end of the day, Coach Ray is a little more experienced when it comes to setting. So it's like, you also might think like, they got it.
Timeout called by Phantom. They need it. I feel like right now what Coach Ray needs to tell that whole team is literally watch Frank. There's no one else getting that but Coach Frank.
But Frank.
It's only going to Coach Frank. You block him once, he's not getting set again. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a done game. Now they're going to try to spread
But
it.
it's also that setter is going to try to abuse Frank, Coach Frank, as much as possible because he's in the front right now.
And once he gets out, you don't have him no more.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to set other players. 'Cause I'm telling you, Coach Frank made that one error. It's not very common he does that. It will happen again. The more you set a player, the more room there is for errors. Coach Ray, we're talking about right now with his team, I can hear it. Make a play with that ball. I don't care what you do with it. You need to make a play with that ball. It doesn't need to be a kill, but you need to put it over the net.
That's the most important. You need to make a play and get it over.
I agree.
You'll find, if you keep that ball in play, you'll find an open spot. You'll find a mistake that the other team is going to make. As long as you keep it in play every single time.
So right now, Slayers is doing a great job. Kind of reminds me of last week with Dragons and Phantoms. Or not last week, sorry, the scrimmage with Dragons where Lisandra went on a run with her underhand. That's what's going on right now for number 4 with Slayers. The pass by Leo.
The pass.
What Phantoms need. See how Coach Ray is not mad at that? He's like, fine, it's a block.
Yeah.
You didn't make an error, it's a block. That's okay.
It happens when it comes to those things.
Right now, Coach Frank kind of carrying the team on his back. Right now, what Coach Ray is saying is the easy ball, so low shot. Not only that, Leo's there. If she is short already, even though she's not supposed to be short, take it.
Yeah.
Don't say you can get yourself, take that ball.
There's a lot of miscommunication a little bit between Leo and Dennis. Because you heard Leo say I got, but then the lip ended up taking it. So it's like, back and forth on that.
This is not what Phantoms want. Slayers is going on a great run right now. Very impressed by Slayers. They're making it work, and they're kind of abusing Phantoms. And Phantoms is making all these errors that shouldn't be made. Coach Ray took matters into his own hands. You know what? Y'all not getting the kill, I will.
Yep.
Time to side out. Time for Coach Ray to serve. Or is it the middle? I think it might be the middle.
Middle.
And I feel like that's what Phantoms needed. It's not that Coach Ray wanted to get that point. I feel like right now the last thing he wants to do is hit. But if he needs to wake the team up, that's going to wake them up.
Uh-oh. The girl rule. Oh, how is it going to be like the girl rule?
I didn't even notice.
Because I'm like, there's 4 boys.
I think Nick is going to set. Eliza is going to be playing in the front row. Oh, no. It's just setting.
It's just setting until Ray could come back into the court.
And I think they're going to leave him there. Out of rotation. For what? There's 3 girls. That has to be a replay. That's a very simple error. There's literally 3 girls and 3 boys. It's an error on the coaches. Or on the, that's a replay.
It's a replay.
I think that, I don't want to talk about our coach many, but that was a very bad error. You literally simply looking, hey, come on, you see the 3 girls.
Yeah.
Coach Ray wouldn't have came out if it wasn't for that. Good serve. Free ball. Whoa. Good dig by Leo.
It was us.
Coach Frank coming out, they need it. They need Coach Frank gone. I don't know, Luce. It's not like me trying to bicker and beef for Slayer. I'm kind of just disappointed. I really don't like that they're relying on Coach Frank a lot. That's the first thing. And not only that, it makes me a little sad because all the players that did get subbed in, I haven't even seen them touch the ball.
Yeah.
You're getting subbed in to not
A lot
play.
of the subs are going to the same players, and one of them being a coach. It's like,
And it's like
why are you
Aaron's not
sending such
swinging.
a
Did you?
coach?
Steven came out. I didn't even see him touch the ball.
Yeah.
I didn't. Ball's out. It's now Coach Ray's turn to serve. Could be what Phantoms need.
I believe Ray is going back to study.
And right now we have the Lib coming back in for Slayers. We have Zelda. I'm not gonna lie, they're probably gonna say Zelda. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Enrique coming out for Nick, or coming in for Nick. They're served by Coach Ray at the Lib.
There was a little bit of confusion there on who was getting the third touch.
I think it's time for Coach Ray to fire his team up. He goes on a run here. They're going on a run now. This is what they need. Coach Ray could wake the team up. Out. And targeting the Lib. I feel like he might go for it again, or he might switch it around. Why? Damn it, the Lib can't pass. Can I pass? It's a mental game.
Yep.
What did I say?
That was out. But it's exactly what you said.
That's what Slayers needed.
Game point. Extended to 21?
Yeah, but I'm confused how they got to 20 because I saw 18 2 seconds.
It's
There we go,
19.
19, okay. I was a little confused.
Oh, it's 19, okay.
Phantom within 6, Slayers could win right here.
I couldn't
But-
see from here.
Again, the coach is coming in.
Yeah.
You don't even trust the team to push 2 more points? That's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Well, I guess Slayer wants to, you know what it is as well, I have to say. Slayers might just want to have that first win in their toolbox just to be like, okay, we got to win and we can be confident and win. But at the same time, is it really a win if you're relying on a certain player? Right through the block. and I can't be biased. Coach Ray's been at every set. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest. Coach Ray used to dump a lot last season. He has barely dumped this game, and he has set everybody.
Yeah.
The Coach Yachty. You keep relying on the coaches, they're gonna keep it. You have so many other players that you need to be set. Zelda, you got other players. Get a kill. Good kill by Slayers.
Now they have game point.
Yeah, game point now. Game is not over, but it's him. It's going Yachty back service. It's gonna be game here. I feel it. Oh.
No.
Commentators curse. Lasani back to serve. I don't want to say she has pressure, but I mean you gotta literally get 5 serves over, or at least 4. Good serve! It's time for Lisani to take matters into her own hands. She's been carrying with the passing and the digging. It's time for her to carry from the service line. It's her time.
In my opinion, it took only a few points. They got it.
It's her time. She gotta stay composed. Good serve, another one. Another. They are targeting the lib for Slayers. Let me tell you
Time out for
something.
Slayers, guys.
They're targeting the lib on purpose. That lib has been playing go all day. Now, she's gonna be in her head. It's mental. Now, damn, it's the third set. Yeah, they're telling her to calm down. Look, you literally see the whole team telling her to calm down. Because if she's falling apart, no one else is gonna be able to pass.
Yep.
Very impressed with Phantom's ability to push this game. They could come back here. Slayers, I'm gonna stress this more now than ever. They need to set one of those girls. I'm telling you, it will shock them the way they're gonna get the kill. Set number 9, shit in the front row. Set her. She can put that ball in a good spot, get the kill.
She really gets surprised.
I should not be seeing them rely on the same 3 hitters. I shouldn't be. Like the Lisani stood in her own element. She wants to stay locked in. That serve does not, that timeout does not mean nothing. The serve is still gonna go over. Deep breath for Lisani. Deep breath for Slayers to pass this ball.
Nice pass.
Come on, it's Leo's time. What a day.
That was such a good game. I am really amazed on how Phantoms kept pushing every step of the way.
I'm very impressed with Slayers, but the one thing I want them to work on very heavily, you need to rely on all the players. I feel like I literally only saw coaches get set, Joshua and Zelda, but Zelda just now started getting set up.
Yeah.
I expect more of the players to get opportunities.
Yeah.
But I'm still impressed with Slayers' gameplay. They did great. They did a
I'm
great job.
impressed
That
with
lib
both
is the
teams.
MVP of this whole game. I don't care if the third set wasn't her game.
It was
That
great,
lib was the
man.
MVP. She did everything. Acing, passing, digging, everything.
She did everything. She's like, I'm here to play and get you a pass so that y'all could like sign
And you know what, for Phantoms this season, it's their second loss. But you know what? I have a feeling in the back of my head they're having an underdog role this season.
Yeah.
Slayers' first win.
Are they gonna pull the Dragons?
I don't know.
Maybe.
And they're saying for Slayers, the lib, the MVP. It makes sense. I want to thank you guys for joining us for this second
Thank you
game.
guys.
The game goes to Slayers 2-1. And we will be back for the next game shortly. But I want to thank you guys for joining me and Liz here. And we will
Thank you
see you guys
guys.
soon.